Hello and welcome to Yoga Therapy for Gut Care, Part 2. We'll begin the practice today by laying down on the right side. So you may choose to use a head support here, or you can simply rest on your hands. So begin welcoming the breath in and out here. Perhaps noticing how when you lay here on the right side, the breath naturally flows in and out through the left nostril. And so breathing through the left nostril is known to lower the heart rate, to reduce the stress, and to bring more calm. You can also choose to gently close the right nostril here with the right thumb. Taking a moment here to just rest on the right side, noticing the breath through the left nostril. So this is a great way to bring more calm at night if you are unable to sleep. Just roll over here to the right side and observe how this shifts the energies. So at your own time, I invite you to come up to a seated position, and we're going to move into spinal waves here. So you may choose to stay in seated, or if you feel comfortable on hands and knees, that's where we will come into next. So if your wrists are a little sore today, you can always choose to come up on your fists or perhaps on your forearms. And if your wrists are okay, you can place a full hand into the mat here and really tugging with the whole hand into the ground, establishing that hand strength, hasta bandha. And from here we begin flowing with the breath. So on an exhalation, gently rounding the back, lowering the head. And then on an inhale, arching the back, bringing the shoulders back. A little dip in the lower spine. Again, exhale to round the back. And inhale to arch and shoulders back. So moving here at your own pace with your own breath. Perhaps noticing here if it's possible to extend the exhalation by staying a little longer in the rounding of the back. So when we extend the exhale, this is known also to bring more calm and also to release any tension. Good. So I invite you now to come into child pose by gently releasing the buttocks back, and you can keep the arms extended or perhaps crisscrossing the arms, resting your forehead on the arms, or perhaps on a support of your choice. And you can stay here in child pose, or perhaps you want to explore some movements together with me. And the invitation here is to perhaps bring the arms wide to the sides, and maybe gently begin to move from side to side here, releasing any tension in the shoulders. Another movement that may feel good is to come onto the forearms and maybe gently circling the whole body here. So moving with your breath, taking the circles in one direction and then gently changing to the opposite direction. And if you are not suffering from any shoulder injuries, you may choose to come into an extended child pose here. And you can actually keep the forearms down onto the ground and then come up into almost like a plank position on an inhale. So on an exhale, floating back, and then inhale forward. So this is also really great for releasing on an exhale and strengthening movement on an inhale. So just flowing here gently at your own pace. Another thing that may feel good is to, again, coming into an extended child pose on an exhale, and then on an inhale, perhaps coming all the way up into a cobra. So I'm just giving you a few suggestions here, and you choose what feels good and comfortable for your body here. Really noticing and listening to what your body needs today. And by inviting that mindful, interoceptive awareness, this also brings calm, sense of calm in your body. Knowing that you are in charge of your body and listening to what it needs. Good, so we are releasing here into child's pose for a breath. You can again come onto your forearms here. And really noticing if you can bring attention to the exhalation here. So on an exhalation, soft and slow. On inhalation, expansion of the rib cage. Beautiful. So we're now going to come into a prone position. So lay down on your tummy if that feels good for you. And perhaps crisscrossing the arms and placing the forehead on the arm. Just for one breath here. Beautiful. So we're now going to move into a gentle cobra. So coming up with the forearms, the palms next to your body here. And on an inhalation, we're going to begin to tug with the fingers into the ground, lifting the chest forward. And the gaze could be down here. And then exhale, floating back down. So again, on an inhalation, tugging through the fingers, lifting the chest forward. And then exhale, floating back down. And last one here, so inhale, chest forward, tugging with the fingers back down. And then the next exhalation, I invite you to come down only half the way. So drawing here the elbows back, gaze is down, chin tucks. Taking another full breath here. And on exhale, gently lowering back down again. Crisscrossing the arms, placing the chin onto the hands, bending the knees and gently allowing the lower legs to sway from side to side. Beautiful. So we're going to now come into a little multifidus back strengthener. And so the multifidus muscles, they are really supporting the spine. So it's great to develop strength in these muscles because they are supporting the entire back. So we are coming in again to lay down here on our belly, and you can bring one arm forward and the other hand back beside you. So tenting the fingers here, which means that we are lifting the wrist up, so just feeling the fingertips into the ground and the elbow stays down to the ground. And with a bent arm beside you, coming up towards the lower back if that feels comfortable to you, with the palm up. And on an inhalation, we're going to move the opposite leg and opposite arm. So inhale, lifting the arm slightly off the ground and lifting the leg. And then exhale, coming back down. Again, inhale, lifting the arm, lifting the leg. And then exhale, come down. Inhale, once again, lifting. And again, on an exhalation, the same as we did in Cobra, coming down on the halfway. Drawing the shoulder back, tucking the chin. And on the next exhale, release fully. Once again, crisscrossing the arms, perhaps the opposite side. Placing the chin to the opposite side and gently swaying the legs. Beautiful. So we're now going to take this to the other side by extending the opposite arm and then bringing the opposite hand to the lower back if that feels comfortable. And again, inhale, come up, lifting the arm, lifting the leg, and then exhale back down. Inhale, come up, and exhale down. Again, inhaling, come up, face down, and exhale halfway down, drawing the shoulder back here. And then exhale, come all the way down. Beautiful. Again, releasing by placing the chin onto the opposite side and swaying the legs from side to side. And we're going to close the practice today by some gentle heel tugs and toe tugs. So we are going to begin by coming up here. You can choose to come up on the forearms here if that feels comfortable to you, or you can stay down like this too. And so lifting one of the legs here by tucking the toes under on an exhale. And then on an inhale, lifting the kneecap. Exhale and bringing that whole foot down to the ground. Inhale, lifting the entire leg here. Doesn't have to be very high. And then exhale, come back down. So we try this on the opposite side. So tucking the toes under and exhale. Inhale to extend, lift the kneecap. Exhale to place the foot back down to the ground. And inhale to lift the leg from the hip. And then exhale, entire leg floats down. Again, we practice on the other side. So tucking the toes. Inhale to lift the kneecap. Exhale to place the foot down on the ground. Inhale, lift the entire leg. And then exhale back down. Again, tucking the toes. Last time. And then inhale, lifting the kneecap. Exhale, placing the foot down on the ground. And inhale, the whole leg floats up. And exhale, back down to the ground. Beautiful. So we're now going to release back into front pose. your choice here if you wish to rest on your forearms or perhaps on the block or with the arms extended. Inviting a soft, full breath in here, noticing the breath, an expansion of the rib cage. And exhale, gently releasing, softening. Beautiful. Thank you so much for practicing with me here today. And I look forward to see you in part 3. Namaste.